The first time I experienced oneness, I was in a 5,500-year-old burial mound that sits atop a picturesque hill. I was so enraptured that I could see every detail of every blade of grass. The Queen Anne's lace grew gently in the breeze. The fluffy white clouds floated in the stunning blue sky, and my heart oozed with love for everything around me. And then suddenly, I became all of it. There was no separation between me and all things. The boundaries between bodies just melted, and I was a million particles of vapor hanging in the mist without time or form. It could have been anywhere, anywhen, and anything. All was me, I was all. It was deliciously expansive. It might have lasted a second or an eternity. I couldn't tell, and it didn't matter. It was just bliss. And when I came back into my body, I marveled at how amazing humans could be if we all embraced this. In ancient Sumerian mythology, when Enki gave the goddess Inanna the gifts that would make her the queen of heaven and earth, he didn't give her frankincense and myrrh or riches. He gave her the yin and the yang. He gave her wickedness and righteousness, lamentations and rejoicing. He gave her gifts, the kindling of fire and the extinguishing of fire, being on the move and being sedentary. He gave her coppersmithing, leatherworking, building and woodworking, and music. And she said, I take them. So she had everything. I've been to that space of everything, and I can tell you that we all have that. And to really embrace it, you have to say, I take them. That homeless person, that resourceful, crafty, free person who is taking shelter in a doorway or underneath the overpass, say, I take it. I am that. To the industrious farmer who works the land to feed his family and provide for the city dwellers whose hands never touch the soil, say, I take it. I am that. When you see the wealthy millionaire vacationing in a high-end resort town, decked out in designer clothes and driving a sports car, say, I take it. I am that. When you're at the seaside and a storm rages around you, showing off his might and leaving wreckage on the beach behind him, say, I take it. I am that. When you come across an ancient tree who is so big, so magical, who has lasted through wars and peace, say, I take it. I am that. When you see someone who radiates with goodness, a warm smile, a huge heart, and makes you feel so good inside, say, I take it. I am that. When you spy the prostitute who's selling her body, values, and dignity to survive, admire her sacrifice and say, I take it. I am that. When you see a newborn who's so innocent, pure, and has no social conditioning, so he's all instinct with no stop sign, say, I take it. I am that. This world is full of wonderful and terrible things, none of which belong in shadow. They are whole. You are balanced. You are all that. Everything can be channeled in a life-affirming, loving way, or a dark and hurtful way. We all have that power to make the sun shine or the monster rage. It's possible to walk with humility and power, beauty and compassion. So what face will you wear today?